Hello human. When people talk about gut health, almost everyone mentions probiotics. But there's something just as important, sometimes even more important, that often gets overlooked. Prebiotics. First, let's clarify the concepts. Probiotics are living microorganisms. Prebiotics are not microorganisms. Prebiotics are specific types of fiber and non-digestible compounds that serve as food for your gut microbiome. They don't directly feed your body, they feed the bacteria living inside it. When you consume prebiotics, they pass almost intact through your stomach and small intestine. They aren't absorbed like simple sugars. Instead, they reach the colon, where gut bacteria ferment them. That's where things get interesting. When bacteria ferment these fibers, they produce compounds called short-chain fatty acids, such as butyrate, propionate, and acetate. These compounds play important roles in maintaining intestinal balance. In other words, prebiotics don't act directly on you. They act through the bacteria that live in you. Common examples of prebiotics include inulin, fructooligosaccharides, and certain types of resistant starch. They're found in foods like garlic, onions, slightly green bananas, asparagus, oats, and legumes. Here's the key point. Without prebiotics, your microbiota weakens. You can consume probiotics, but if you don't feed the bacteria already living in your gut, the impact will be limited. Prebiotics are the fuel of the ecosystem. Now let's talk about how they actually work. When gut bacteria ferment prebiotics, they produce short-chain fatty acids. One of the most studied is butyrate. Butyrate serves as a primary energy source for the cells lining your colon. It's literally fuel for part of your intestine. An environment rich in these compounds is often associated with a more stable and diverse microbiome, and diversity is one of the most important factors for intestinal resilience. Prebiotics also help promote the growth of certain beneficial bacteria over less desirable ones. They don't directly kill anything. Instead, they modify the environment so that some species thrive more than others. It's an indirect approach, but a powerful one. They can also influence bowel regularity, improve stool consistency, and support better absorption of certain minerals. But it's important to stay realistic. More is not always better. A sudden excess of prebiotics can cause gas or discomfort. That doesn't mean they're harmful. It means your microbiota wasn't used to that amount. Adaptation is gradual. When introduced slowly into the diet, prebiotics can reshape the intestinal environment without the need for complex supplements. So, what are the real benefits of prebiotics? First, they support microbial diversity. Second, they promote the production of beneficial metabolites, like butyrate. Third, they help maintain a more stable intestinal environment. But there's something even more important. Prebiotics work with what you already have. They don't introduce outside organisms. They strengthen your internal ecosystem. That makes them foundational in any gut health strategy. You can drink kefir, eat yogurt, or take probiotics. But if your diet lacks fermentable fiber, your microbiota won't have the fuel it needs to sustain itself. The ideal balance combines both. Probiotics that provide living microorganisms, and prebiotics that feed those newcomers as well as the bacteria already living in your gut. They're not a trend, they're not a miracle supplement, they're a natural part of a diet based on real, plant-centered foods. Your microbiota doesn't just need bacteria, it needs food for those bacteria, and that's where prebiotics quietly do their work. Follow me, I'm Kefir and Fermented.